also have a nosebleed. Bodybuilding is an expensive sport. I did shower. Me bañé, me arreglé. Look at this perfect avocado. Good morning. Welcome back to another vlog. If you're new here, my name is Gisela, or G. I am finally going to record a day in the life of what I eat as an NPC wellness competitor, amateur. I did start a cut about 7 weeks ago and it's been going well. We've been cutting. We got stuck a little bit at the 168 weight, but then Wednesday I had check-ins yesterday and I was at 164. I did do my fasted cardio already. So we're at 45 minutes fasted and 15 minutes post-training. Food is a little low. We're in like the 1800s, but we've started to notice that that's kind of what my body likes and requires. But so far, there hasn't been any changes to food and cardio this week because the body's responding. So let's do my breakfast. I will show you guys what I eat, what I've been eating for the past 2 years. I also have a nosebleed. I'm gonna show you guys basically like my grams, my measurements and stuff like that. I will like want to make a disclaimer that this food or me taking you guys through a day of what I eat is to kind of give you an idea and inspiration, but this is all catered to my needs, my body, how my weight is fluctuating. So I do not recommend copying and pasting because what works for me isn't gonna work for you. Okay. Also, if you noticed, we did move. We moved back in June. I have not vlogged or talked about that, but we found these really cute townhomes. I need my phone so I know what I'm doing. Really cute townhomes to rent, and we have like a 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath. And I'll take you guys through like a mini tour also. All right, today's a training day. So I'll take you guys through a training day of eating. Okay, I do wanna, even though my head is cut off, I wanna give you guys a good angle so you can see what I'm doing. So basically for breakfast, I just have whey protein, oats, blueberries, and almond butter. It's been the same thing for 2 years. Right now, because I'm in this deficit, we're at 40 grams of oats. And I want all 41. It's 40. Let me put some water. We have 30 grams of protein, and this is the one I'm using right now. I just really buy whatever is on sale. There's not a specific brand. Bodybuilding is an expensive sport, and if you're not, you know, a sponsored athlete, you gotta work with what you can, what resources you can until something happens. The pink Himalayan salt, I put 1 gram. We have 50 bloobs. I buy my fruits frozen because they just last longer and I'm not going to the store often. And then we have 10 grams of almond butter. This is the almond butter that I use, and I just go to Costco literally for all our stuff at home. Now that I've put everything in my little blender cup, I literally just add some ice. And then we just blend it and enjoy. So she's gorge. She's gorge. Cute girls or pretty girls drink their drinks with a glass straw. Got my breakfast. This is my first meal of the day. And honestly, one of my favorites. So after I drink this, I usually have all my vitamins that my coach has listed out on my supplement list. And then in about 3 hours, we'll eat our second meal. Okay, so I'll kind of start at the entrance. This is like the living room area. We did like a cute little reading corner, which I like am obsessed with, and then my plants, which I need to see if the lights are gonna turn on soon. All right, now I turned them on. It's a little dark in here, so I needed to bring out the light so they get their sunlight. And then it goes into our dining room, which we just got this table. It's gorgeous. It looks like they cut a piece of wood, and it feels like porcelain almost. And it goes into this half bathroom. We did a cute little coffee bar matcha station. It goes into our kitchen. And this is like the laundry room. And then we bought this rack at IKEA. And then you go back and then it takes you to the upstairs. All right, we're back. We're about to eat meal 2. I did shower, me bañé, me arreglé, hice mis colochos. So for meal number 2, right now I only have carbs in my pre and post workout and then breakfast. So meal number 2 is super simple. It's chicken, avocados, and vegetables. I think there's better lighting on this side. However, fix the camera. I want you guys to be able to see, well, you can kind of see what's going on. Just can't see my head. So my choice of vegetable that I've been doing is shredded lettuce, because shredded lettuce makes you shredded, as Chris Bumstead would say. Also super easy, and the less I have to do, or the less I have to cook, the better. This is an avocado, half an avocado, so I really need a meal. My vegetables year round per meal always stay at about 100. And then chicken right now is, I eat about 120 grams of protein per meal. And then we're just gonna heat it up real quick in the microwave. I know it's weird to heat up lettuce, so don't come at me. It doesn't bother me. Let's cut some avocados. I bought this cute little gadget that I have the camera on right now on TikTok shop, and it literally is like a suction, and it just sucks everywhere, and it's making vlogging honestly much easier, especially with how this kitchen is laid out. Like in my last apartment, if you guys have seen some of the vlogs, I had an island, so it was nice to kind of like set up on the island. And look at this perfect avocado. She's gorgeous. ¿Qué estaba diciendo? Oh, it was like kind of perfect to like set up all the stuff that I'm like trying to show you guys on the island. But now I don't have an island, so we're working with what we have. I need to just add the 65 grams of avocado. 11, 5. And I know this is like not aesthetically pleasing, but when you're in a prep and in a cut and in a deficit, or you know, you're training or you're eating just for look and somewhat performance, you just eat. Stop making stuff look cute, just eat. Okay, 65 cabal. I keep the seed in my avocados when I store them because they ripe slower. Okay, now that I have all the food on my plate, I go in with obviously my salt, adding another gram of salt to the dish. And then I found this, I don't know if you guys know Julia Renee. I watch her YouTube channel a lot, and she is obsessed with this elote seasoning, and I found it at Costco the other day, and it is so good. I do drizzle a little bit of it on my food, not a lot. So I'll go in with that, and then this has been my favorite sauce right now for my food, which is the Melinda black truffle. And I like Melinda's sauces because they don't have calories, and not that you can like pour up so much like on your food, like nothing never really has 0 calories, but I can add a little bit of it to give some taste to my food and not feel guilty about it. And then this guy has really good sauces also. His stuff does have calories on it, so I believe closer to when we're looking at picking a show or stuff like that, certain things are going to get canceled out. Sauces like this being one of them. She's gorge. She's gorge. The first bite is the best bite. And you have to get a little bit of everything on your plate. Something that I do also get with my meals is, or one a day. I'm drinking Fresca right now, but I do get a diet drink, 0 calories, once a day, and then I do drink 2 coffees a day. Because I need my coffee. I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna enjoy this meal, and I'll see you on the next meal. Alright, it's been a couple hours. We're getting ready to have meal number 3, which is just gonna be 120 grams of the chicken, and then 100 grams. I have to cook the asparagus. Do I want asparagus right now, or do I want to save them for later? So, we are gonna have asparagus, and these cook up pretty quick. I'm just gonna wash them. And I just grab whatever random seasoning I'm feeling. These are done for the most part. We're adding the salt to all our meals, so to this one as well. And my favorite elote seasoning, because it just gives it that extra flavor. And this is our next meal. I'll add the same seasoning or dressings that I added on the last one. It's very simple, but it's very efficient. It's very good for you. And it gets the job done, especially when you're in a prep. So I'm gonna go enjoy this. And then our next meal will be our pre-workout meal. So I will see you guys on that meal. The best time of the day. We're about to go to the gymnasio. So I'm gonna prepare now, which is gonna be meal number 4. This is my pre-workout meal, which is a cream of rice with protein powder, berries, almond butter, salt. During my off season, I'm like, you know, I've gotten all the way to like 100 grams of cream of rice before training, so I've been stuffed. Right now, it's gone down little by little within the past 7 weeks, but the last 2 check-ins, we've been staying at 65, which I'm not mad about. I'm actually super excited to have some food. So let's prepare the pre-workout meal. As I do my pre-workout meal, I kind of start getting, like, I go upstairs, I eat in my kitchen, eat in my restroom, and start getting ready for the gym. I'm usually at the gym by 6, warm up, we kicking off at like 6:15. Like, it's 5:20, it's a little later than usual. Usually like by like 5:05 I'm eating, but we worked a little later today. What am I doing? I'm like losing my head. Oh, and so I'm eating late, so that means we're gonna be at the gym late, so that means everything's late. We're just late. We're late. This is the cream of rice that I use. I buy this at, I think you can go Walmart, Kroger, even the farmer's market has it. Usually I start slowing down around here, so I'm at 65. Put some water. Gonna put this in the microwave, and while this is heating up, we're gonna get our berries. Usually my berries for my pre-workout, they're also 65, which those have also come down as well. I'll pop these in the microwave for 30 minutes, and then usually they'll just melt even more once I put them in the cream of rice. And this is the protein powder that we're using again. You guys know the salt, no elote seasoning because this is sweet and not savory. So then just 30 grams. That's enough. This is the perfect consistency. It's like sort of thick, but then like not too thick and then not too watery. That's perfect. Here's my berries. Missing my peanut butter. So this is my pre-workout meal that I also enjoy. Like this one and my breakfast or meal one are my two favorite meals. But yeah, that was pretty much my pre-workout meal. For your pre-workout meals, you want to have a lot of energy. So those are the meals pre and post that I highly recommend, where you can load up with carbs. Obviously, I have a coach who's been studying me for 2 years, so it's easier for her to like know how much carbs and what carbs my body likes. If you don't have a coach, and I know not everyone can afford one, I would play around with different numbers. So let's go get ready to head to the gym. I'll probably see you guys at the gym, kind of like once I warm up, start taking you through my training real quick. I know I'm focusing this video on what I eat in a day, but I still like to show my workouts and routine and stuff so you guys can get an idea. Today we have glutes and quads. I'm now doing my post-training cardio, which is just 15 minutes right now. Sometimes I try to add a little more on days that I can, because I feel like I'll be a little bit more like ahead of the game, and then when it gets closer to like showtime or like peak week, I don't have to do as much cardio. Like I remember my first show, my peak week, because I had added 5 or 10 minutes more than what my coach would say. I only have to do 30 minutes a day peak week, which is the best feeling ever. I don't recommend that for everybody. That's just something I would do, and I know my recovery and I know my work ethic. But we got 15 minutes and then we'll head back home, and I'll show you my last meal of the day, which is my post-workout meal. Okay, we're back from the gym. So I just got done cooking my beef, my lean beef. I use like a 90-10. And then I'm about to prep my PM meal, so I'll show you guys real quick. Post-workout meal, I have, it's a good question to know what I have. I have 135 grams of rice. I think this looks like 135. I'm gonna heat this up because I did cook the beef already. Then we have 85 grams of pineapple. And pineapple is a natural like diuretic. So, eat your pineapple. 120 grams. Did you hear it? 120. Sasha, there is no food falling over here. And you guys already know the deal. We add our salt. Now we're ready to eat. Okay. I'm about to enjoy my last meal of the day. This is also my last liter of the day. I drink 6 liters of water a day. But yeah, this is basically a day in the life of what I eat as an amateur bodybuilder. Maybe wellness, maybe bikini. I don't know what I'm gonna look like when I lean down. I'm aiming for wellness, but you never know. Like, you know, when you're in the off season, you just look big, but then when you lean down, you really see how much muscle mass you have. I hope today was an inspiration, kind of an idea. This is a very disciplined, strict sport, so this is what every day typically looks like for me right now for the next 3 to 4, sometimes even 5 months. Thanks for spending the day with me, and I'll see you on the next vlog.